my name is Monique.
And I'm Naveen from Before You Play.
And today we have another playthrough for you. This time it is for a classic, the Castles of Burgundy.
Yeah, classically designed by Stefan Feld. This one came out over 10 years ago. We have the original copy from the Ravensburger and Alea edition. There is now a new edition that is currently on GameFound, so we figured this is a great time to play a game that we love.
Yes, this is a game that we've talked about so many times in a lot of top 10s in the past. It's one of our favorite games, definitely one of your favorite games.
Yep.
And it's just a design that has really withstood the test of time. You know, this is one that we return to constantly. And like Naveen was mentioning, there is a really deluxe edition that's currently on GameFound. We'll include a link to that GameFound in the description below if you're interested in checking it out. But from what we gather, this is now published by Awakened Realms, the new edition, and they're taking information from the community as to what they would like to see in this new edition of such a loved game.
And so if you've never played this game, this is a perfect time to learn it. We are going to do a teach, followed by the playthrough and a little discussion afterwards. There will be timestamps down below if you do want to jump ahead. Also, if you do like these kind of videos and you want to see more in the future, please consider subscribing.
I think we're ready to begin. So if you please direct your attention to the center of the table, we're all set up here for our two-player game of the Castles of Burgundy. As you can see, we have our own player boards. And so if you are familiar with this game, we are playing with the asymmetric sides. If you've never played before and you're interested, they do have boards that are all standardized, so you can all play with the same side.
Yep.
And so I am playing the player board number 7.
Okay, and I'll be number 5 today.
Yes, we have left out number 8 because we hear that it is OP in the original edition.
That's right.
And so in this game, we are building up our own estates, and that was what our player boards represent. Over the course of 5 rounds, we were going to be taking tiles from this board, putting them into our depot to set out into our player board to try to fill up this space with beautiful buildings, animals, we have boats, and just a variety of stuff.
Yeah.
And so the way this game works is there are 5 rounds, and each round has 5 turns. And so at the start of each round, we're going to lay these goods out onto these boxes here. And I think I'm just going to do it. Is that okay with you, Naveen?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll help you out.
So these goods tiles will be laid out just like this. And then at the start of each turn, whoever the first player is going to roll the white die. And that number is going to determine which depot the current goods tile is going to go to. So in this case, this would go to depot number 3, which is over here. These represent the goods that we can pick up throughout the game. And we'll talk about that again more later. Then each player is going to roll their action dice. Each player has 2 of them. And you're going to do this.
You're going to try to make it into the dice tray?
Yeah.
If possible.
And you're going to do that for every turn. Because on your turn, you're going to take 2 actions. And you're basically going to take actions using the 2 dice that you rolled. There are 4 different types of actions that you can take. And they're all illustrated on the bottom right-hand side of your board here. But the basic gist is you're going to be spending these dice in order to claim the tiles, to put them into your depot, and then spending the dice to place them from your depot onto your board. As you can see, your board has a lot of different dice faces. You're never going to take a tile from the board directly onto your player board. I've never seen an instance of that. And so as you can see, each grouping of tiles is associated with a die value. And so if I wanted to, say, spend this 5 on my turn to take a tile from the board, I would be selecting one of the tiles from the 5 area over here. And so in a 2-player game, you're only going to get half the tiles showing in higher player counts. As you can see, there are numbers, and that stands for the player count. I also want to note, we're going to ignore this middle section for now because this is not part of the tiles that you can take taking this action. And so let's say I spent that 5 to take this tile off the board and put it in my depot. Now I could spend this 3 to place it onto my player board. During setup, every player has a starting castle. And so before you actually start the game, you're supposed to determine where it starts. And if you haven't noticed, each type of tile pertains to a specific color. And that color, when you place it onto your board, must match. So the castles go on these dark green spots here. So let's just say during setup, I had placed my castle here. From now on, whenever I place a tile from my depot onto my board, it has to be branching out from a pre-existing tile, meaning it has to be adjacent to one that's already on your board. So in this example, I could now spend this 3, if I wanted to place this tile onto my player board in this spot right here, because this is where the yellow tiles go, and it's adjacent to a tile already on my board. Now, each different type of tile does something different when you place it onto your board. And so let's just kind of go over them briefly. Since I placed a yellow tile, let's just start with those. All of the yellow tiles are called knowledge tiles, and these are endgame scoring conditions. We will discuss these as we play the game every time we pull one out. And actually, I misspoke. The knowledge tiles are a combination of some of them are endgame scoring, some of them are kind of ongoing effects. And they can be quite powerful because a lot of them break the rules of the game, essentially.
Yep.
The next type of tiles are these blue ships. So the ships are interesting. Naveen always likes to go for these, by the way, as you'll see.
Yep.
But they do two things. The first thing they let you do is they let you go up in turn order. So the turn order track is over here, which has the ships on them. Every time you take a ship and place it onto your player board, you're going to move forward on this track just like that. And whoever is furthest ahead on the track is the one who's going to be going first in turn order.
And remember, it's when you place the ship into your estate, not when you put it down here in this location.
Right. So if it looks like this, and Naveen were to now place a ship into his estate, then his disc would go on top of mine. And in this case, it's whoever's on top goes first. In addition, these ships help you get more of these goods. And goods, as you'll see, is the type of action that you can take to sell them to earn points.
Yep.
And so when placing a ship, you get to take all the goods from one goods depot on the board. That's why at the start of each turn, we roll a die to see where these goods go. Goods are stored in the upper left-hand corner of your board, and like colors get stacked together. So as you can see, Naveen is going to start with 2 reds. And that's a great thing because when you sell goods, as you'll see later, you sell an entire color of goods.
Yep.
So it'll help him get more points. The light green tiles look like this, and they always have animals on them. I think there are like 4 different types of animals.
There's 4 varieties.
It's like chicken,
pigs, cows,
pigs, cow, and
goats?
sheep, maybe? I don't remember the 4th one now.
It'll
We'll
show
see
up.
it.
It'll come up.
Oh, it's sheep right there. And the way that animals work is you score 1 point per animal on the tile when you place it into your estate. But there's a little bit more to it than that. So if I were to place this is totally illegal, by the way, I know. But if I were to place this out here, I would score the 2 points because there are 2 chickens on here.
Yeah, you get them right away.
Yeah, and you get them right away. But in the future, if I were to place another animal tile in the same grouping that has chickens as well, I would score 1 point per chicken already in that grouping.
Yeah,
so I would essentially score this again.
Yeah, if you dropped a 3 in there, you'd get 3 for the new placement plus 2 for the additional chickens that were already there. So you get 5 total points.
Yes. Next up are castles, and castles are quite powerful. That's why you already start with 1 on the board, and you can only have a total of 4. When you place the castles out, you just get to take another action as if you had any die number you wanted.
Yep, it's a wild.
So it's just a wild card. You tend to play the castles at an opportune time. But they're very strong. Next, we have these silver tiles. These are mines, and mines will get you silverlings at the end of each round. This is a really important distinction. We messed up on this rule fairly recently when we played
this game
Dice Are West.
So many times we made a mistake on this rule, so we won't do that.
So sorry. It broke the game, so don't do that. But for every mine that you have on your board at the end of the round, you're going to get a silverling, and silverlings look like this. At the end of the game, for each one of these that you do not spend, they're worth 1 point. You can spend them in-game to buy the tiles that are in the middle. That's what these tiles are for. You spend 2 of them to purchase 1 tile, and that's during your turn as a free action.
And I do want to mention that these 3 spots in your storage depot, these are locked in. Once you have tiles on here, you have to find a way to put them out on your board.
Right.
There is no way just to kind of
discard
them to get something better for you.
Yeah, this is a hard limit. And that's it for the mines. The last type of tile is probably the most important type, in my opinion. They're these beige ones, and these are buildings. There are 8 different types of buildings, and they're all pictured here on your player board. We're not going to go over each one of them, but each unique type of building gives you a different benefit when you place it onto your board. For example, 2 silverlings or 4 workers, which we'll discuss. One of them allows you to just place a tile from your storage area directly onto your board as if you had any die value. So there's a wide range of things that these building tiles can do, but there's one big rule that you have to be really cognizant of with these building tiles, and it's that for every grouping, each building has to be unique. You cannot have the same type of building in the same grouping.
Yeah, you can't have 2 town squares or 2 towers or 2 churches or whatever it is.
Yeah, there is a knowledge tile that breaks that rule, but it's not a base rule.
If we run into it, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, and those are all the different types of tiles. Before we continue, though, I do want to mention one of the building tiles allows you to sell goods. Now, there are 2 different ways that you can sell goods, either with that building, which is this blue building type. I don't remember what it's called. They all have different names. Or you can actually spend one of your action dice to take that as an action, just selling goods. And that is where the die value on the goods tile itself comes into play. So if I wanted to sell, say, this good over here, this brown one, then I would have to spend a die with a value of 5 in order to do that. But if I had several of these brown goods all stacked up, I would be able to sell all of them at once with just that 1 die. So it's not actually in my best interest to sell right away with only 1 goods tile each. I want to
Ideally.
try to gather several of the same color.
Yeah, and same kind of like down here how I talked, it's a hard limit. Same thing here. If you have 3 different colors and you see an opportunity to get a 4th color, you're not allowed to take them.
Right. And when selling goods, the amount of victory points that you get for them is dependent on player count. So in a 2-player game, you're going to get 2 victory points per goods tile in that one transaction. In addition, you always get exactly 1 silverling for the entire transaction. So that's irrelevant of how many goods I sold.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is the 3rd type of action here, selling goods. The very last type of action that you can take on your turn is kind of like a bailout. If you're really kind of in a pinch, or maybe you're planning for something in the future, you can spend any die, regardless of the die value, to take 2 worker tiles from the supply. We're going to start with a certain number of these depending on turn order, but these allow you to mitigate your die roll. So for each of these that you spend on your turn, you can increase or decrease the die value by 1. And that wraps. So if you have a 6 and you really need a 1, you can spend one of these just to get it to a 1. And that's pretty much it in terms of the turn structure. Like I was mentioning, at the end of the round, which is after all 5 of these turns happen, then you flush the board and you refill. Everybody gets silverlings for their mines, and then you continue on again. There are several ways in which you actually score points. One of the ways is by completing a section. So maybe at the start of the game, I get another castle here, which would complete this 2 castle section. Every time you do that, you're going to score points depending on how big that grouping is. So because this grouping is only consistent of 2 tiles, I would look at my chart here and it would get me 3 points. You also get points for completing a section depending on what round it is. So if you complete a section in the very first round, it's going to score you the most number of points, which is 10. Because obviously, it's harder to complete an entire section in the first round.
Makes sense.
As you go throughout the game, it's going to get lower and lower and lower until at the very, very last round here, every time you complete a section, it's only 2 points. The last thing is you can also get bonus points for completing all of the tiles of one color. So if I completely fill all the yellow spots on my entire board, and I do it first, then I'm going to take the first bonus tile for the yellow tiles here. And at the end of the game, I'm going to get 5 points because it's a 2-player game. If it were a 3-player game, it would be 6. 4-player game, it's 7. Whoever the second person to do that is gets the smaller chit, and that's only going to be worth 2 points in a 2-player game. And that's it. At the end of the 5th round, it's going to be whoever has the most points wins. You're going to do a little bit of endgame scoring. For each unsold goods tile, you get 1 point. Like I said, unspent silverlings, it's 1 point. And I believe it's 1 point for every 2 worker tiles.
Yes, I think so.
And then, of course, any of your yellow tiles that have endgame scoring points, you take that into consideration, and whoever has the most points wins. So we're just going to go ahead and get cleaned up and then get started with our playthrough.
Okay, so we have reset the board. We have to figure out who goes first so we can determine a couple different things.
No, it says to roll your dice.
Oh, you want to roll dice?
That's what it says in the rule book.
All right.
So this is the
This
original
is Awaken Realms.
first
would
player.
never. Okay, I'm ready.
Good.
I got a 10.
10, okay. Oh no, my die. Ready? So you got a 10?
I got a 10.
I got a 9.
9.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna be out in front.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think you just go on top of mine.
Is that how that goes?
Yeah, because you need to have enough
Oh, the
to
ships.
put out your ships.
Yeah. Okay. So because I am first, I get 1 worker, and
Yep.
because Monique is second, she gets 2.
Yes.
We both
Thank
start with
you.
the silverling. We start with 3 random resources, so we just kind of kept the ones that we had.
Yeah.
Since I'm first player, I'm going to be rolling the white die, so I'm going to get started by rolling all the dice.
All
that
right.
belong to me. Okay, 6, 1, and then 2 is where this is going to go.
Ooh.
There it is.
All right.
All right.
So I'm gonna roll my action dice.
5 and 4.
4. Okay. But Naveen, you're going to start us off. And by the way, it looks like there are only 2 knowledge tiles out right now. This one is going to get you 2 points at the end of the game for every bonus tile that you were able to acquire, and it doesn't matter what size the bonus tile is.
Cool.
And this one over here, this gets you a worker in addition to the silverling that you get for having a mine in your estate at the end of the round.
Okay, so I think what I want to do is I'm identifying this mine here. So I'm going to spend my 1 worker along with the 6 to turn it into a 5. So I'm going to take this one and place it out onto my board. There we are.
Nice.
Nice and neat.
You are a stinker.
I am starting.
All right, second action.
Okay, so I only have a 1, so it means I could take from here. I can't even deliver any goods because I don't have any 1s. Well, I like chips, as Monique mentioned, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one down, spending my 1, and that is me.
So that's my turn. I have a 5 and a 4, and I'm kind of stuck in this corner over here. And Naveen took the mine. So this knowledge tile is not that great, to tell you the truth. I think since Naveen is taking that mine, I have to take this knowledge tile.
Wow.
So unfortunately, this is going to cost me both of my workers because I'm taking a 4 and bringing it down to a 2.
Interesting.
So that's
Hate
not
drafting.
a good way
Turn
to
one.
start. But I'm going to go ahead and take this.
Okay.
I was tempted to take the castle,
Yeah.
but I can't place it out yet. And this is not a bad choice, I guess.
Okay.
So I'll take that, and I'm going to spend the 5 to place it out onto my
there you go.
estate right there. So now it's out.
So now if you have a mine in your estate, at the end of a round, you will get a worker in addition to just the 1 silverling.
Yes.
Very good.
All right. That is the end of the first turn. So, Naveen, you rolled the white die again.
So we just keep moving on. Okay.
Keep moving.
Okay, white die. This one is now going to go into depot 6, and I rolled a 2-5. Did I roll that last time? Is that what I rolled exactly last time?
Oh, I don't know. Weighted die.
I don't remember what I rolled.
6 and 2. Okay, go for it.
Actually, it would have been nice had you not taken that because the 2 would have been how I would get it.
Oh, good.
All right, seeing as I don't have any workers, my choices are take from 5 or from 2, and I don't have anything I can place out legally. So I'm going to take this castle
Okay.
by spending my 2. And now I'm locked in. So I need to figure out a way to get these now onto the board. So unfortunately, with this 5 right here, I could sell. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of it and take 2 workers back.
Yeah, the 2 workers is not like you definitely want to try to accrue more of these anyway.
Yep.
So the workers is a good early game thing. And you took my castle.
I did.
Ah, forgot how tight the 2-player game is. Okay, well, I don't have many options, so I'm going to spend this 6 die, which is going to be over here. And I do not like the animal tiles that only have 2 animals on them.
Yeah, you want more.
I feel like that's an act of desperation. So I'm going to take this building.
Okay.
This is our first building tile. It's called the Watchtower. And at the end of the game, this is going to get me 4 points.
Straight up 4 points.
Real simple, real easy.
The most easy one to know about.
Right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. Clearly, this is a 2. I don't have any workers, so I can't do anything with it. So I'm going to spend it for the 2 worker tiles.
Right. That makes me feel a little better that we both had to do this.
Well, that's that. So
Nice.
moving on.
Moving on.
Next turn.
All right.
We're moving and a grooving here.
We are moving and grooving. Okay, so this one is going to go into the 6 depot.
Wow, that got
That's
enticing.
Nice. All right, so now we have this 1-4.
Oh my god, this is so great for you.
Yeah.
You should place your ship.
I think I'm going to because there's a 1.
All right.
6 and 1.
6 and 1. Hey.
All right.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
You can get yourself another building.
Right.
But it's the same type.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to spend my 1 to go ahead and place this ship out onto this location right over here. So by doing this, that moves me ahead. So that means if Monique does it in the future, she'll be on top and she'll be in first place.
Right.
A turn order. And so now I get to take the goods from 1 depot. So I'm going to choose depot number 6 over here. Since I have a red, I'm just going to stack it right on top, and I have space for this pink.
Yes.
I'll just stack that one right there.
And if you missed the teach, if you don't have enough space in these 3 storage units because all the colors are not going to match, then you just choose 1 to leave behind.
You just leave it behind, yep.
Yeah.
And with the 4, I think I'm just going to go ahead and acquire this building right here. So this building is the church, which allows me to take down either a silver, a yellow, or a castle tile and place it into my little storage area here.
And these are tiles from anywhere on the board except for the middle.
Right.
You can't take those.
Right.
All right, so back to me. I am definitely going to spend my 6 and place this building out right there because it is
4 points.
Yeah.
Right,
No. It's at the end of the game. Or no, is it now?
I think it's now.
Oh, it's now. Yes, these are immediate. Sorry.
No problem.
So 4 points.
4 points.
Hey.
You're out in front.
Yeah. Then again, I'm going to spend both of my workers.
Ooh.
I love not having worker tiles, it seems.
You turning it into a 3?
I'm turning
or a
it
5?
into a 3.
Okay.
So this is going to go from a 1 to a 3, and I'm spending it to take this building, which I believe is the bank, because when you place it onto your board, it gets you 2 silverlings.
Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and take that.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's it for me. We're
Cool.
moving to the penultimate turn of the
You
round.
gonna say that 5 times?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm not going to say that 5 times.
Okay. Whoa. 6-2 with a 1 depot drop off. Okay. So this is going to go into depot 1.
Okay.
I'll do it again. There you go.
Thank you. 4 and a 2. So that's me. All right. Go ahead, Naveen.
Well, seeing as I have a 2 die, I'm just going to go ahead and place this church out there. So I'm going to place it here,
Okay.
spending the 2. And then that allows me, again, to take one of these types of tiles. There's no silver tiles out there because I took the first one.
Right.
So it looks like I'm going to have to take the pigs or the chickens.
And I believe these benefits are optional. Like if you really don't want to cover your last spot with one of those 3 color tiles, just don't do it.
I think I will take it though.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and take the chickens. I'm just going to gun for chickens.
Okay.
Why not?
Earlier I talked about not wanting the 2 animal tiles.
You know what?
It's a totally fine decision. Don't listen to me.
Remember, if you can close off these areas faster,
Yeah.
then you're just working towards stuff. Sometimes you just need stuff.
It's true. And I'm wrong in what I said. Like especially if you have a bigger grouping, I think it's better to just get the animal tiles out there, right?
Now's
Just
an
start
opportunity
working.
to do something. So
Yeah.
I'm going to take it now. So what I'll do is I will spend 1 worker to turn this 6 into a 5.
Okay.
All right. And with that 5, I'm going to go ahead and place out my castle.
Oh, okay.
So I have access to a 5 spot right there for the castle. That's going to place in there. Now this is completing 1 entire section in the first round. So we consult this chart. It's a 1 spacer, so it's going to be 1 point plus 10. So it's going to be worth 11 points.
Right, because that was a size 1 cluster. It was solitary.
Exactly.
So you got 11 points there.
I did. And then as a free action, I'm going to represent my free action to represent I have a 1 die, and I'm going to take down this building right over here and place it out onto my little storage section there.
Nice.
So
that's what the castles do. Any action that you want to take out with any numbered die.
Yeah, and it's kind of denoted here. It's kind of poorly denoted here because it just says +6 die. It means you just pretend like you get a free die.
Yes, to do one of these
right away.
things.
Yep.
Okay, are you done with your turn?
That's it.
All right. So I think that I'm going to spend this 2 while I can to place my bank out now.
Sure.
Over here, that's going to get me the 2 silverlings immediately.
Nice.
So, and I think honestly, I'm going to spend them.
You're just going to spend them.
I'm going to spend them because you can spend them on your turn, and that's down here if you want to look for the visual depiction of it.
Yep.
You can spend it on your turn as a free action to take one of these in the middle. And I'm so torn between the castle and the 4 cow, because the most number of animals you'll see on a tile is 4.
Yeah, it's 2, 3, or 4.
And it's so early for me to start betting on cows, right?
If I remember correctly, these all will get wiped at the end of the round.
Everything. The whole offering board. I'm going to do it. I'm going, there'll be opportunities in the future for me to get castles, but a 4 cow tile.
It's good, especially in a 2-player game. I'm going chicken hard now.
Yes.
Or I want to go chicken hard. So
You're going chicken hard?
Chicken hard.
Oh my gosh, I've never heard you say that before. Okay. So, and as a reminder, I bought this with the 2 silverlings I would have earned from placing the bank.
Correct.
So as my second action, I'm going to spend the 4. And I debated whether or not to do this now because it seems like I'm piecemealing and just kind of placing them one at a time. But the benefit of me spending this 4 to place the cow out now is that it gives me access to the rest of the board.
Yeah.
So now I can access this mine, even though I had one here.
Yeah.
But it just gets me more, closer to the middle.
Yeah, and like the next animal now does not have to be a 1. It could be a 3.
It can be a 3, exactly. So I'm placing this cow. This is going to score me 4 points immediately because there are 4 cows on the tile itself.
Your 4 is going to go to 8.
And that's it.
Okay.
So now we're going to move into the final turn
The ultimate round.
The round.
Turn of the round.
So
2. Depot 2 is looking real good now.
It is looking real good.
But too bad
not for me.
we are maxed also. Yeah.
And these are like not the colors at all.
Yeah, that's
for
right.
me. All right.
5 and
so you
1.
rolled a 5 and a 1. And
leave it.
Okay, 5 and 1. No. That's really bad news.
Well, this is not the ideal roll. My goal was to get this thing onto the board before the end of the round. And it's not looking like that. But I can finish this off by placing my 1 in the building here. That would finish this entire section.
Tough decisions. It's interesting because I know Naveen is fully loaded here, so he can't even take any tiles from the board.
Yeah,
right
I'm looking at how I can manipulate this. Like, I could technically spend 1 of my die to get 2 workers, to then spend it to knock one of these down to a 3 to get that out.
I think you know the plan then. You should put that out.
I should, yeah.
Or else you're going to waste a round that you're not getting
I know. All right, so I will spend my 5 to turn it into 2 workers.
Okay.
All right. And then with these 2 workers for my second turn, I'm going to turn that 1 into a 3.
Okay.
With that 3, I can now place this mine out here.
Nice.
And that finishes 1 entire section. So it's a 1 off plus 10, so another 11. So I'm at 22.
Oh, no. Currently killing it, Naveen.
Currently. You have this nice big 8er that I know you're going to try to work towards.
Started on yet.
There's plenty of game, and that's worth 36 points.
There is plenty of game.
Yeah. Okay, so that is that.
You're done?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then I think that I don't really have anything going for me.
Okay.
Literally 0 in my depot. Not many more tiles on the actual board itself. I'm left with like 2 pigs, this knowledge tile, which clearly neither of us want, or a ship. So I think I'm gonna go for the ship. I'm gonna spend the 1 to take 2 worker tiles, but I'm gonna spend 1 of them. So just give me 1, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
So turn your 5 into a 4?
Exactly. Turning this into a 4, and I'm gonna spend this to take the ship. At least I'm ready. With a ship in my dock. Well, I'm not even connected to a ship space, but...
I think the goal for you, though, is you're going to try to get this castle closed off, I would imagine, to get free actions.
Eventually.
Yeah.
That is it. That is the end of the round. So now that we have reached the end of the round, Naveen is going to get a silverling for this mine. It's the end of the round, not the end of the turn.
Yep.
Okay, and then now we're going to go ahead and set up for the next round. We're going to clear off the board, so let's go ahead and do that. And this is kind of the one thing about this game that's really difficult.
About our version of the game, if you don't have the things Monique's about to talk about.
Yes, we can't speak on the newer versions, but there's just a bunch of tiles, and there really is no organization for them. So putting them out onto the board is kind of a pain.
It is.
So we have these bags that we got from the BGG store. That they're color coded depending on the tile. And we just organize them this way so that when we go to set up, we just pull them out of the bags.
And we didn't really show this during the setup or at the beginning of the game. The back side of these tiles have the black side. So they're all very similar to the other tiles we have.
Right.
The way you can really know what is what, so when you place them away, is these little black hexes. That's kind of how you know. So we'll just take these off.
All right, so these are all the tiles for the second round. The 2 knowledge tiles that we have are this one, which is just going to get you 4 points at the end of the game for each, I think that's the bank.
The one that you have on the board, yeah.
Yeah, for each of those that you have in your estate. The second one is this one. This one's really nice because on your turn, spending 2 silverlings will not only give you the chance to purchase one of the tiles from the middle, but anywhere now.
So it breaks that rule.
So it breaks that rule. Yeah. So...
And not bad.
That is a nice one. All right, would you like to lay out the good stuff?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, would you care to kick us off?
All right, let's do it. So now if you complete entire sections, it's only going to be worth 8 per, but this ratio does not change here depending on how many tiles.
Right.
I hope that made sense. There we go. All right, so we go into Depot 6. All right, so oranges are split, and I get the 5. This was a 5.
Yeah,
I swear.
I saw.
5-3.
Okay. And I have a 6-3. That counts, right? Even if it's out of the...
Yeah.
Do we care? No?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 6-3 it is. You know what? Actually, Naveen, before you take your turn, I think this is an expansion tile.
Oh.
These are not one of the 4
animals.
Okay. What is this? This is like... Are they goats? They're goats.
I knew there was goats.
Yeah. So this game has a ton of expansions, and we have a couple of them.
Another one.
And I guess they were mixed in.
Okay, we have a different building now.
There you go.
Wow. Okay, I'll spend my 3.
Okay.
To go ahead and take this building here. I will be nice about the cows.
Thank you.
You be nice about the chickens.
I can't guarantee that, but that is a bank.
That's a bank, yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to spend a worker with this 5 to turn this bank into a 4. So I'm going to put a 5 into a 4.
Nice.
And
then you get 2 silverlings.
2 silverlings, yeah.
And you're not going to spend them right away? You're going to take them?
I am going to probably just take them, yeah. I think I will.
Wow, you have a lot.
I have 4 of them, yeah.
So much money.
I started with 1, got 1 at the end of the round, and then 2 now.
2 more.
Yeah.
All right, done? Okay, so to me, I think I'm just going to gather. I am so traumatized from the last round. Sure. I'm going to gather the tiles that I want. So here's the 3 for my cows. And then I'm going to spend a worker to turn this into a 5.
Yeah.
Because I would like that mine. There's only 1 each round.
And you also have that knowledge token.
Huh?
You have that knowledge token.
Oh, yes.
Lest you forget.
Right. I have forgotten.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Next turn.
Okay. There it is. So we go into Depot 3.
Nice.
Ah, dang it. I wanted the pinks all together. So I can steal.
This is good. They're all separated.
I know, but I wanted them together.
I know.
And I got a 5-1.
Okay. So to me, 2-2. Awful.
Is that good?
No.
Good?
It's not.
All right, take it away, me. Okay, so 1 I'm going to use to get these this building, not this chicken. This building, I'm going to put it in here.
Okay.
So this is that watchtower, which gets me 4. So let's do this 1 at a time. I'll take the buildings 4.
Yep.
So we get the 22 to 26.
Yep.
Then it completely closes off an area. It's a 2 enclosure, so it's going to get me 3.
Uh-huh.
So to 29. And then because we are in round 2, it's going to get me another 8. So 29 goes to 37.
Wow. Naveen, do you know the score is 37-8 right now?
I knew I had 37.
Back up, please.
Okay. All right. Seeing as I'm in this game, and so are you, I'm going to spend this 5 to take this knowledge token that says get 4 points at the end of the game for every one of these type of buildings you have.
Nice. All right. If it is back to me, then I'm going to spend a 2 to get my mine onto the board.
Sure.
Now the question is, do I want to put it here or here?
They both get you access to water, which you have. So it depends on.
Do I want the 1 or the 4?
Yeah.
/ do I want access to another animal spot? I think I'll put it here.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and place this here. It's going to complete a section finally.
Yeah.
It is a section that is size 1. So it's only 1 plus 8.
So 9 to
17.
17.
And that's that. Doesn't get me anything immediately, but I will get a silverling at the end of the round.
Yes.
And
a
worker,
which is great.
It is.
Really good.
So I don't have any workers right now, which means I can't spend this to place any of these out. So I might as well spend it to take a new tile.
Yeah.
I can take a tile from any... I'm going to do this one.
Yeah.
I'm taking the knowledge tile because now I can pay silverlings to buy any tile from anywhere.
I will say,
What will you say?
if you have the ability to take the castle and on your free action, you can snipe that tile.
But what if
But
you
what
take
if I
it
take it?
first?
Yes, I totally get that.
Yeah.
It's a gamble.
I'm not at risk with the castles because you're so far away from your castle requirement.
True.
So
All right. Depot 5, and I have a 4/4. So Depot 5 is here.
right there.
Real spread. 4/4. Is it time to sell these? That's the question.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see any red. Well, there's this last
There's
one.
that last one, but
right there.
I don't have any ships to work towards it.
3-1. Is that good? Do I like that?
One can
Oh,
put
it's
your cows out.
fantastic.
Yeah, you could get your cows out.
And I can put that last one there if I wanted to.
Okay, for my first 4, I'm going to go ahead and spend it and take the Carpenter's Workshop. What this one allows me to do is when I place it out, it's going to allow me to take another building from the board and place it into this section. So it kind of like replaces it.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
The tile on there is specifically another building.
Another building.
Beige
So
tile.
you got to do it now.
Cool.
All right, second one, it's again another 4.
Mm-hmm.
I could place this out now to try to close this off, or I can get my chickens out there. Let's go ahead and I'm going to place out with my 4 the chicken. So now I do have access to my next castle.
Uh-oh. So now it's in danger.
Yes.
All right, are you done?
Well, the 2 chickens get me 2 points.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cannot forget.
Okay, so now it's back to me. I have a 1 and a 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any workers, but I do have access to this area here, which I think this is the market.
Mm-hmm.
And that lets you take either a ship tile or an animal tile from the board, which is not really ideal right now.
Well, right now you have 3 tiles, so you need to...
I know, but I'm thinking, do I place one out and then take another one? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this 3, and I will place my knowledge tile out.
Okay.
So that'll at least complete this section. This power is now in play. It is a section that is size 2, so it's 3 points.
Plus 8 for
plus
the round.
8 for the round, yeah. So it's
it's
11.
So 18 to 28. There you go.
Yes, getting closer.
Back.
Closing the gap.
Yeah.
With this 1, I'm going to take this.
Yeah.
Because I kind of sold myself on it when I was talking about what it does. So,
Plus
and
you
I have
need
that
one,
last.
to close that off.
Yeah, that last spot. All right, go ahead and roll them up.
Okay, let's do it.
We're going.
1. Depot 1.
So pink and the purple. These colors are literally nothing that I need. Oh, the blue one. I
Blue
guess.
one's there, yeah. And I have a 4/1.
Okay, here we go. 5-3. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so with my 1, I'm going to go ahead and put this Carpenter's Workshop into action. So I'm going to place it here.
Okay.
All right, and what that allows me to do again is take any one building from the board, and I see that there's only this one building left.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and snake it. This
That's a nice one.
Yeah, it's going to get me 4 workers when I place it out, and the name of it is escaping me.
It's the boarding house.
The boarding house.
That's not an easy title to remember.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess that's where they all stay.
Yeah.
All right, with the 4, I'm going to go ahead and spend it to take this ship. Might as well. You're gaining on the ships. I have access to ships here and here. That's a good one for
You
me.
see what I mean? Naveen,
have
always
to.
in the ship,
I have to.
always in the market for ships.
I must.
I'm going to place my building out. This one.
Okay.
The market. And I'm going to spend the 5 to do that. So it's going to go right here. So now I'm starting this massive central corral of buildings. And what the market lets me do again is it lets me take either a ship or an animal tile from the board. And I'm going to take this. I got to take it. I got to do it. I have this new section that I have open to me right there. So I can do that. Then with the 3, I'm going to place out my cow tile. Yeah.
So it's going to do 7 points total?
Yes, because I have 3 cows here and I already have 4 here. So in the same group, so it's
Okay.
7 points.
So 28 to 35. Okay.
Sweet.
Very nice.
All right, that is me. Those are my 2 dice. So we're gonna move on to the
Last round.
last turn of the round.
Oh yeah, last turn around. Okay, into 1.
Wow, that is a pop.
That's not bad for me.
Yeah, that's really good for
Because
you.
there's a pink and a. Okay.
And you've got a ship on deck there.
I do. 6 and 4.
5 and 1.
I think I sold myself on this
Yeah.
instantly. Yeah. So since I have a 6 location here, I'm going to go ahead and spend that. Put this ship out, which will close out this section right before the end of the round.
Ah, nice.
So I'm going to put that there. So let's go ahead and do what the ship does first. So I'm going to move forward ahead.
My dreams.
And then I'm going to look at one depot. I'm going to look at this one. I'm going to take these 2 because I can stack them. I must leave the purple behind. So it's going to stack. And then because I've completed this, it's a 3 plus 8, so another 11. So 40 to 50. There we go.
Nice. Size 2.
Size 2, yeah.
Size 2 gets you 3 points.
3 plus 8, yep.
All right. Second action?
Yeah, second action. Seeing as there's nothing here to take from the 4, I'm going to go ahead and finally place this building out. Not this building, this knowledge token out.
Okay.
And I'm going to place it here with my 4. Okay, so that's going to go there. So that's going to get me 4 points for every, what was it? Bank. Right now, I'm going to actually spend 2 silverlings because I see that there's a bank there, and I would probably want to work towards getting it out there.
Nice.
So I'm going to spend 2, and while I can, I'm going to go ahead and take this down. All right, that is my turn.
I gotta say, part of my enjoyment of playing the Castles of Burgundy is watching Naveen figure out, because
His stuff.
Naveen beats me at this game a lot. All right,
Keep
done?
it going. Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so my turn. I'm going to place the chickens out.
Yeah.
I might as well place the chickens out. There's nothing on the board
It's going to
anymore.
get you 4.
Yeah, so I'm going to spend the 5 to place the chickens right here.
Okay,
So
gets you 4
get me
points.
4 points.
So it's 39.
That was total hate drafting. I will admit to that.
I mean, it's 4 points, and you have to
Spending the 1 to take this ship tile. So
shipping hard.
I'm pushing on there.
Sure.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right.
That's it.
That's the end of the round. Yeah.
So let's reap the benefits of our mines.
Okay, so I get 1. You get 1 plus a worker, yeah?
Yeah. Plus a worker. Thank you.
Plus 1 worker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you. So now I'm ready for the next round. A little bit more prepared at least. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and flush the board now and then reset. All right, we are all set up for round 3. We've laid out the goods tiles.
Yep.
Just
So I'm not fumbling around.
yeah. And so the 2 knowledge tiles we have are this one, which turns all of your worker tiles into +2 or -2 instead of just
Ooh.
1. This is real nice.
Yeah.
Or this one, which is very similar to the one that Naveen has, except it gives you 4 points for that type of building.
Like this one.
The boarding house, I think is what it was called.
Sure.
All right.
Cool.
Ready to roll them up?
Let's roll it up.
And by the way, we have sheep
Sheep have
entering
made
our
their-
game.
Yeah,
They made their entrance.
they're known. Okay, this goes into the 5 depot.
Okay.
All right.
I need to sell something.
6-5.
I need to put my ships out so that I could go first. 6-2. Okay, Naveen.
Okay, with the 5, I'm going to go ahead and take this tile, that knowledge tile down. Since I have one here, I know I'm going to want to use it. Plus, I need
Yeah.
the space to be kind of filled. Ooh,
Whoa.
don't lose it all now.
Yeah, you're gonna have a ton of endgame scoring with that.
I'm going to try. Yeah, so that's the first one. And then with the 6, all right, I'll spend it for workers. Fine.
Whoa.
You saw something better?
No.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not trying to lead you.
Okay, yeah.
So it's just shocking when
Yeah.
somebody makes that decision.
I have to do it.
Okay, so back to me, and I think I'm going to reap the benefits of this knowledge tile right there.
Sure.
So I'm going to spend my 2 silverlings to purchase from here.
Okay.
I'm going to take the chickens.
Yeah, the chickens, yeah.
So I'm going to take them.
Chicken hater.
Here's the
I love her, I guess. Yeah.
silverlings.
Yeah.
And I'm going to place it out with my 6. So I'm going to place it over here. So now I have 7. So 7 points.
So you're going to go to 42. Oh, no, 37 to 46. Uh-oh.
Oh, 39, right?
Sorry, 39 plus
Plus
7.
Okay, yes. The math still worked out.
I said the wrong words, did the right math.
All right, with my second die, this 2, I'm going to take the castle.
Yep.
I think it's time. It's time to start investing in the castles.
It's in the name.
All right,
All right,
go for it.
let's do it. Okay, 6-1. Not what I wanted to see, and a 1. Okay, so this purple, oh, wow, these purples are stacked up now.
Yeah.
Now it's worth it.
All right,
Okay, let me get these out. 6 and 1.
6 and 1. I have a 1 and 2.
1, 2.
Wow, super not ideal. All right, so it's starting with you.
Yeah, 6 and 1 is not really in the plans, so I guess I'm gonna have to spend this 1 worker to turn my 1 into a 2, wherever you are, 2. Okay, 2, and I'm gonna get this building now into play, and I'm gonna close it off here. So this is the one that gets me 4 workers by doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 4 workers.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I needed them badly.
Nice.
Okay, and then because this completes this whole terrain area here, it's 3 of hexes are in here, so that's going to be 6. 56 plus now we're here another 6, so 56 to 62.
Wow.
All right, man. The question is, do I just take my 6 and go sheep here? Honestly,
these decisions are getting hard.
Honestly, I think I'm going to do it.
Yeah?
I think I'm just going to take for my 6. I'm going to take these sheep.
Okay. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to spend this 1 to take 2 worker tiles.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of in a pinch.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Then I'm going to spend 2 of the worker tiles, actually, so I probably should have left it with you, to turn this into a 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend the 4 to place my castle out here. So I have 2 castles now. This completes this section.
So it's 3,
so 3
plus
points.
6, so 9.
So 9, yeah, 9 total. So 46 plus 9.
55.
55. There you go.
And a free action now.
Yes, with my free action, I'm going to pull the mine
Yeah, nice.
off the board. So now I've got that. All right.
Nice.
Okay, those are my 2 actions.
Wow.
So back to you.
All right, let's roll it up. Okay, depot 6, which is here, and then I have a 2, 6.
It's good. There's a nice little combination of colors.
Yeah. What do you got?
Oh, yes. Okay. 6, 3.
6, 3, huh?
Yes.
Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn my 6 into a 1
Okay.
by spending a worker, and I'm going to get this sheep out into this location here. Now, this is a different type of animal, so I'm only going to score for the sheep. I'm going to get 3 points. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3.
Right.
And now in the middle of this turn, I'm going to spend 2 of my silverlings
Uh-huh.
to go ahead and get these sheep here.
Nice.
And now they're out on my board. And then with my 2, I'm going to go ahead and place it out
Oh,
here.
so good.
So now I got 4 plus 3 sheep
Yeah.
to get 7 points. So we have 65 to 72.
Yeah.
And that also now encloses this entire section here. So it's a 3er, so I get 6 plus the round 6, so another 12.
Wow.
So 74 to now 84.
Oh my gosh. Naveen, you're doing
I
it.
did it. All right.
Well, I have a 6 and a 3. So then I'm going to go ahead and spend a worker tile
Okay.
to turn my 3 into a 2.
Okay.
And then place my mine out.
Nice.
So now I have 2 of them. I'm going to get 2 silverlings at the end of the round.
And 2 workers because of your knowledge.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I'm going to place this here. It completes a section, but again, it's only 1 point plus 6,
So
so 7.
Yep.
So that goes to 62.
Yep.
With this 6, I'm just going to take the boarding house.
Yeah.
And that's again the
Yeah,
one
those
that
are
gets
nice.
you the 4,
Get you the workers, yeah.
4 work tiles. Yeah. All right.
Okay, cool. Let's do
We're
it.
going.
Second to last of the round.
Yes, we're more than halfway through the game.
Into the 6th spot. Wow, this is a rainbow section there. And I got a 1, 2.
We're the red and brown. Good.
I know.
Gosh. All right. 6 and 3 again.
Wow, if I take this one, that makes all my workers plus
Yeah.
-2. All right.
Killer.
All right. Okay. Sold. So I'm going to spend my 2
Yeah.
to take this knowledge token, which will allow me to do some cool stuff later.
Beautiful.
And then with the 1, I think I might just put this one into here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's solid.
That gets me 2 silverlings.
That gets you 2
Yeah, I'm going to
silverlings.
go ahead and spend the 1, put it into this location here. I would like to put it here.
You
But,
can spend a worker tile to
well,
do that.
I'm going to get the silverlings real quick and then take another building, most likely, to just
Okay.
put it here. So I get 2 silverlings for this building,
Yeah.
which I'm going to now spend
Okay.
to take one of these 3. And I got to look at these benefits real quick.
So we have the church, and this we've seen before.
Yep.
The warehouse, this allows you to sell one whole type of goods.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic
Without
for you.
taking an action.
And then I think this is, I think it's City Hall. And this allows you to place any tile from your storage onto your board.
Yeah.
As if you had any numbered
That's that up
die.
arrow that we're talking about
Yeah.
right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that storehouse because I have these goods and I don't want to spend dice selling, but I'd like to have a free ability to sell. So
Sure.
I'm going to go ahead and place that
Yeah, that's real nice.
there. All right, so that is my turn.
All right. So back to me. I think I'm just going to, I'm going to place out a ship.
Okay.
So I'm spending a 3, and I'm going to go ahead and place this here. So it's the first time I'm doing it. It doesn't really change turn order because I'm still behind Naveen, but
Sure.
I do get to take a section of goods, which is not even ideal because there is no red or brown.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm basically going to just try to, I'm going to make this less sweet.
Sure, yeah.
Take this blue right there. for my second action, I'm going to place this building tile out. Do I continue this? Yeah.
Is that the one, the boarding house?
Yeah, this is the boarding house. I'm going to continue this because I would like to work on this. If I can complete this 1, 2, 3, what is this?
It's worth 36 points.
Oh my gosh, it's worth
the
36
max.
points. It's the max. This is an 8. Yeah. I'm going to put that there, and that's going to get me 4 worker tiles, please.
There you go. Plus, you're going to get 2 more going into the next round.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have the same sweet exchange that your knowledge tile gave you, but it's still these.
I don't have that knowledge tile yet, though.
Worker tiles are good. Huh?
It's not on the board yet.
Right, that's true.
It has to be out there.
Okay, that is it. So let's go ahead and go into the final turn.
Last one. Okay, into depot 4. So that is here.
Finally,
and
my first
1,
red.
2.
Okay, and I have 6, 4.
Okay, I might as well do this now. So I'm going to go ahead and place out with my 1. I'm going to turn it into a 6. And I'm just going to close off. Oh, shoot. All right, fine. I'll do it. I'll close this area off right here by just putting out this one. So let's go ahead and do the tile first and then score for enclosure.
Okay.
So the tile itself allows me to sell goods of one type from my little warehouse of goods.
Okay.
So I'm going to sell 4 reds. So 2 points per. So
yes.
It's going to be 8 points.
Yeah.
So 84 to 92. These all will go face down here because some tiles will get you bonuses for scoring.
There is a knowledge tile that gives you points for goods that you've already sold.
Yep.
So that's basically what's doing there.
By doing that, I also get a silverling for the transaction, which is great having 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to score this. So we have a 1er in the 3rd round. So I'm going to get 7 more points. So 92 to 99.
Ooh, almost
so
breaking 100. Yeah, the scores in this game are absurd.
They can get pretty high. This thing is
through the roof.
double-sided, by the way. It goes to 200. So
yeah.
All right, so that was that action. Now I have this 2 die, which I could do here and just get this out there. So I'm going to do it. So let's go ahead and spend my 2 die placing out. Now all my workers will be worth 2. So this again closes off. It's a 1er in round 3. So I get
You didn't want to just spend a worker to put it here and close out this section?
Yes,
okay,
and
it's
now,
up to you.
Yeah, I'd rather have this in and now my workers are worth +2, -2 versus spending a worker which will not have the +2, -2.
Okay.
And I can always come back here in the future.
Sure.
So I'm not spending a worker. This is going to close this off. So it's the same math. I get another 7. So we go to 106 and I'll put this now on my board.
Nice.
There we go. Okay. I think I want to spend my silverlings to get a different type of building.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and spend it to take the church.
Oh, okay.
I think I want this one.
Cool,
it's one that I don't have anywhere. I have it here, but nowhere else.
Nice.
Okay, that is me, and on to you.
All right, so back to me. I'm going to first spend this. Do I want to complete a section? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend a worker tile. I feel like the 6 points versus a 4 is. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's probably better right now.
Sure.
So I'm spending a worker tile to take this down to a 1 because it wraps 6 and 1 wrap, and I'm going to place this out right here. So this is finally going to get me the first in turn order for the next round. I also get to take a goods, which I'm definitely going to take this one.
The red?
Or do I want to take the other blue? Yeah, I'm going to take the other blue. I'm going to let this one grow because right now I have a stack.
Yeah, that's a good, yeah. I think that's the right thing to do. Yeah,
thank you.
For sure.
I completed this section. It is a size 2, so I get 3 points plus 6, so 9. So I'm going to go to 71.
71, yep.
And then for my second action, I'm going to spend this 4 and take this building.
Yeah.
So
because you need every single unique building in this dead center thing right there. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So you got to get them while you can.
These all have to be unique, unfortunately. So it's a little bit tough in that regard.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
This is the most number of tiles that we've had left over at the end of a round.
Yeah. So we're going to wipe and then reset.
Well, first, let's go ahead and take our silverlings.
After we take our silverlings. That's right. So you get 2.
Yes.
And you get 2 workers, I believe, for that knowledge tile. So I get 1.
2 silverlings.
And 2 of these. That's really good.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
and
welcome.
then let's go ahead and get cleaned up. All right, so we're all set up for the penultimate round. This is round 4.
Yep.
And we have 4 knowledge tiles out this time. This one, when you place a ship tile onto your board, allows you to take goods from 2 neighboring depots.
Okay.
So if you took one from here, you could take the second depot, from neighboring.
With those purple stack, that looks good.
Right. This knowledge tile over here, whenever you spend a die to take 2 workers, you also get a silverling. So this is nice. This makes that feel way less bad. This tile over here, at the end of the game, gets you 4 points for each different type of animal that you have on your board. So this can be a maximum of 16, obviously. And then this one, whenever you spend a die to take worker tiles, you take 4 instead of 2.
Very nice. Cool.
I get to go first.
You get to roll it up. Yeah.
What? What is this world?
How about it?
Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. So a 6, the pink good goes to 6, and I rolled a 6 and a 5.
Okay.
What you got?
Oh yeah, not used to this. 1 and 5.
Okay, so what to do? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend these 2 silverlings now, and I'm going to take the chickens.
Yeah.
I needed it. My last chickens right
Yep.
there.
Yep.
I don't have a die to place it yet though. Then I'm going to spend a worker tile to turn this 6 into a 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to place this building out onto this spot right here.
That's the one that you just got, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to allow me to take either a knowledge tile, a mine, or a castle from the board. I think I'm going to use it to take
you're taking the castle. Okay,
because
cool.
I have a 5
to
take the mine.
Okay. Wow.
So this, if you're going first, it's kind of like try to grab as much of the stuff that you want as possible,
Sure,
right?
yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to spend my 1 to get this ship into my possession. I'd like to go first at some point.
Okay.
Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my 5 to get the same type of tile that Monique just placed out right over here.
Okay.
That's going to allow me to take either the castle, which is no longer existent. That's what I wanted.
Only a knowledge tile now.
Only a knowledge tile, which is good because I'm working on completing all the knowledge tiles. I only have 4 left and I have 1 right there.
Oof.
So the knowledge
Endgame's
tile, what
sorry.
did we say?
So this one or this one?
Yeah, this is like when you ship.
When you ship, you take 2 neighboring goods.
I'll take that.
Yeah. You're definitely
because I have a ship
in
here.
the goods game.
Okay, so that was that, and I don't have any silverlings to spend.
So let's go ahead and move on to the next turn. Here we go. 6. So that's gonna. Oh, that depot is so nice.
Oh, it is nice.
5 and 2.
Come on, something I can put a ship into.
Good luck.
5 and 5.
Mm.
I guess I can. Okay. Well, that's a 5.
Yes. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my 5 to put out the castle. This will allow me to take an immediate action, so I'm going to use that to take this building.
Ooh, what is that one?
I think this is the city hall.
It's
so
just
if you
unique.
place something out,
Yeah.
It's unique. It's unique in this middle area here. So I'm going to spend my 2 to now place it out
Nice.
over here, and that'll allow me to immediately place out another one of my tiles directly onto the board. And I think I'm going to use that to put out
The chicken time.
The chicken, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So it's going
lot.
to do a few things for me. First, we're going to score the chicken. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Wow.
So I go to, what's
82?
that? 82.
Then
And then it completed the section. It's a size 3, so it's 6 points plus 4.
So 10.
So another 10, so 92.
Very good.
All right, that is the end of my turn.
Ooh, okay. Very nice. So with my 5, I'm going to spend a worker. And now that my knowledge allows me to make this into +2, -2, I'm going to turn my 5 into a 3.
Nice.
I'm going to go ahead and get me a ship out onto this 3 spot, allowing me to now be out in front. So you know what? I'm sorry. This is all in one turn. I'm going to do this. I wanted this to go out, so I wanted to spend this to put this out into play. So that when I do my ship, I can take from 2 depots.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
what are you spending? What
I'm
die are you
spending
spending?
this other 5 to turn it also into a 3.
Okay.
Putting this out, finishing off of this here.
Okay.
Which, or you know, I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to put it here so I have access to these buildings out here. So.
Okay. So now you put out the ship.
Correct. So
and
now
then
I
you
put
get
out
to
the
take
ship.
2 deep. Yeah, 2 adjacent.
So I'm going to take these 2 pinks here and this purple. And these 2 purple. Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, into the 2 spot. Oh, that's a good spot.
Yeah, that is a
That is now
fantastic
a nice
spot. All right. Vacate, please.
I will.
All right. 5 and 4.
Okay.
You're first. I cannot believe that me going first was so short-lived.
I had to do it.
Annoying.
Yeah. Okay, so with my 6, I'm going to go ahead and grab this building, this like congregation of
The market?
market. There we go. That's what it is.
Of stalls.
Of stalls.
Selling things.
Yep. And then with the 1, honestly, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take another building. I'm just
Okay.
going to go building heavy. So we'll take this one.
All right. So now back to me. And all I can think about is taking first turn order again.
Mhm.
I'm going to spend the 4 to take a ship. And then I'm going to spend a worker to turn my 5 into a 4
How dare
to
you?
place the ship
There you are.
out. Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
now I get to go first again. And I'm going to take, what do I want to take? I only have blue. That's just a red.
Yeah.
That's all I can take.
Legally, yeah.
Legally, yeah. All right. That's that. Now for the next turn,
You roll.
I get to roll this time. Here we go. Please put the brown somewhere nice. 5. Okay. And then I have a 1 and a 4.
All right, so now I'm going to roll my dice. Come on, I need something where I can just put it in nice and easy.
Okay.
5 and 3.
All right then, Naveen. 5 and 3.
5 and 3. I mean, I could put this out. I could finally get this thing closed off.
Sure.
All right, let's do it. So 3.
Wait, no. Hey, what are you doing?
What?
I'm first.
Oh, yeah.
Naveen got so comfortable in that role.
I did.
I see.
Well, I'm not doing that anymore.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend my 4 to take this tile. And then I'm going to spend the 1 to place it out. So this is going to close this area, but first, I don't remember the name of the building, but it's going to let me take, oh, this is such bad
Not the
timing.
time, yeah. That's why I'm holding
It's
on
the
to
worst
it.
time,
Yeah.
but I have to do it.
It is what it is.
I'm going to take this.
That's nice.
Yeah, I guess it'll help me complete some sections, that knowledge tile. I completed this section, so it's a size 3. I'm going to get 6 points plus 4, so 10. So 92 to 102.
There you go.
I finally broke 100, and now we're only a few points off.
Yeah, not bad. All right, first action, let's go ahead and get this 3 and put this knowledge tile into play. So I'm going to place it here, closing this section off. This is going to give me 4 points for every one of these types of buildings, the boarding house at the end of the game. And so now this closes area off. So I'm going to get, because the 2, it's going to be 3 plus this round 4, so 7 points.
Okay.
So 6 to 13. So I'm going to spend one of these to turn that 5 into a 6.
Okay.
That's an animal, right?
Huh? The 2 sheep.
2 sheep?
Yeah.
Okay, or 4
Or
pigs.
4 pigs.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and place this one out. That 5 is now going to become a 6.
Okay.
I'm going to place it out into this locale right there. So this is going to, let me get the benefit first, then I'll score it. So the benefit is take either a blue tile, which would be a ship, which there's none, or an animal. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 4 pigs.
Nice.
So now I have this area here.
Very good.
Okay, that's that. And then I'm going to score here. So it's a 3. So 3 is 6 plus another 4. So that's another 10. So we're going from 13 to 23.
Nice.
All right. And then you are first player still.
Okay. So this is the last turn of this round. And that's going to go to 1.
1.
1. And I rolled a 3 and a 2.
Okay. And I rolled a 6 and a 1 again. Okay.
Okay. So what do we even have left? 3, there's nothing. And a 2, there's nothing.
Yeah. This is that point. Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm going to spend a worker tile to turn my 3 into a 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to place out the mine, my final mine.
Oh, nice. You did
so
it, huh?
I completed this.
Wow.
It's 1 point for the section plus 4.
So 5.
So 5 total. So it goes to 7.
7.
And then because I have all the mines, all my mine spaces have been covered on the board, I get this bonus tile. At the end of the game, it's going to be worth 5 points. I'm just going to place that there.
Sure.
And then for my last action, I'm just going to spend this die to place this knowledge tile out. So now, if I ever spend a die to take 2 worker tiles, I also get a silverling.
Wow. You have a really good silverling thing going on.
That's well, I don't have any silverlings, so.
No silverlings.
I don't have any endgame scoring. Naveen, you're going to score like 20 points at the very last second, and you're so far ahead.
That's
You're
the
doing
point.
great.
That's the goal.
All right, your turn.
All right, first action. Let's just get these pigs out there. So 1, pigs are going to go out. It's its own unique type. It has 4, so I'm going to get 4 points. So 23 to 27. Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit wonky that I didn't think I was going to do. It just kind of dawned upon me. So I'm gonna turn my 6 into a 2.
Okay.
Because I have that wrapping ability.
Yep.
By doing that, I have to spend this, and I'm going to ship these out.
Oh.
So this is going to be 2, 4, 6.
Yep.
So I get 6 points.
Okay.
Plus a silverling.
3, 4, 5. So you're at 133.
Yeah.
Yep.
And with the 2 silverlings, I'm going to go ahead and get the tile that says you get 4 points per different unique type of animal.
Oh my god.
I have 3 different types of animals.
I'm so fearful of what your endgame scoring is going to look like. Naveen.
Ah.
Naveen, you're crushing it.
All right. I who knows? I might end up losing here. So
I don't think so.
I might. Okay.
All right. Well, that is it.
Yeah.
That is the end of the round. So let's do our silverling thing. I have 3 mines. Can I have 3 silverlings and 3 workers, please?
Okay.
And then we're going to go into the final round.
There you go. I'm going to get my 1 silverling.
Real exciting here.
And you said 3 workers?
Yeah. You
Wow.
spent all your workers. Amazing.
I did. I mean,
You're just
they're
like,
worth 2 to 1.
I'm not going to roll my
for a
dice.
point.
I'm just going to spend your worker tiles.
I mean, I found an opportunity.
All right. Let's go ahead and get set up.
Yep.
All right, we are set up for the final round of the game. There are 2
Okay.
knowledge tiles to be aware of, and they are very self-explanatory. It's 4 points at the end game for that type of building, 4 points for that type.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
so I think I'm still first.
You are,
So
yeah.
I'm going to roll them up and see where the last round takes us. So 4.
4 depot.
Yep, and I rolled
Wow.
a 4
All
and a
those
3.
yellows are just, oranges are everywhere.
Your dice?
All right.
I have nothing in my
6-2.
nothing in my my storage here, so I've got some space to take some tiles.
You do.
Okay, this is gonna seem a little awful.
To who?
But this is the final round,
Okay.
and we're not gonna get any more tiles. This is it. And I really want to complete this middle section here.
Oh, okay.
In order for me to complete these all have to be unique.
Do you see all three unique
I'm
out there?
seeing three.
Really?
The 3 buildings that I need. I don't think I have that,
Okay.
or this one,
So
right?
do your best.
So I'm going to spend the 4 to take this building, which I believe I needed. I'm going to spend 2 worker tiles to turn my 3 into a 1
Okay.
to take this one, because that's not on there either.
Okay.
And then I'm going to buy the last one
Oh, that little
with
market?
my silverlings, because of my knowledge tile. That
Unbelievable.
knowledge tile was worth it.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy this.
Oh, that one. That's one.
Building, because I don't think this is. Yeah, I think these are literally the 3 that I needed.
Wow. Well,
So-
now you know what
I'm full.
You're-
I need to put them out.
you need to roll 3, 3, 4.
Yeah, but I do have some worker tiles
Cool.
at my disposal. Okay, go for it.
Well then, seeing as this is the last castle tile, and I don't want you to get that, I am going to go ahead and spend my 6.
Swiped.
My 6 to place this building here. This building the church allows me to take a castle, a mine, or a knowledge tile. I'll take the castle, which will get me that right there. And then with the 2, seeing as I need to place out 2 total knowledge tiles to be completely done, I'm just going to steal this one right here. I don't even know if I need it. But I just need knowledge tiles.
I mean, that's going to get you
Two.
points.
Yeah.
All right, next turn. Here we go. Depot 1,
Okay.
please.
So Depot
I
1.
rolled a 6 and a 5.
All right.
Oh, bad rolls.
5 and a 5.
5 and 5. Okay.
Shoot.
So I need to figure out what these do. So this one gets me 2 silverlings. Oh, that's nice. This is probably the time to do that. This one will let me take another building tile off the board, which is not that great. And this one is going to get me 4 points, just 4 points. So I'm probably going to place this one out now. So I have to spend a worker tile to turn this 5 into a 4.
Okay.
And then I'm going to place it here. So this will allow me to gain 2 silverlings. I'm going to spend them now, though,
Okay.
so that I could buy this, the cows,
Ah, the cows.
the cow tiles.
Oh,
So I can
yeah, you
place
need
the
that.
cows. Yeah,
Wow,
right there.
nice.
And then honestly, I might as well spend another worker tile to turn this into a 1
Get it off your
and
board.
get it off. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you run the risk of potentially not putting these tiles out, and if they're here at the end of the game, they're worth nothing to you.
Mhm.
So I'm going to place this out here. I'm going to score for the cows, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 points plus.
So 9 points, that goes to 16. And then I completed this section, so that's going to get me 6 points plus 2.
So 8.
So 8
16 to 24.
to 24. And then I also completed all of the
Yes, you
animal
did.
spaces. So I'm going to get the animal bonus tile
Ah,
right there.
So you got some endgame.
I've got
bonuses.
some 10 points.
Yeah, 10 points means you're leading as of right now. Shoot. Okay, well, I know for a fact I want to use this 5 to put this castle out.
Okay.
So that's going to complete this section. So it's 2 plus 1, 3. I'll take it. 1, 2, 3. And then the bonus of the
3 is
castle, yeah, exactly, is I get to take a free action. So
Okay.
seeing as I have pigs, I'm going to take this pigs off the board
Okay.
here. And then now with this 5, so I'm going to sell.
okay.
Yeah, I will. So with the 5, I'm going to sell this off. So
Yep.
I get 2 points for selling it plus
Okay.
a silverling,
1,
which
2.
I can't spend right now because I'm full.
All
But
right.
That's good for me. Yeah.
All right, moving on. We're going to go into the next turn. So, oh my gosh.
Wow. Just roll
I've
that
never
in.
seen a roll like that,
That was pretty
before.
bad.
I'm just going to re-roll this. So that goes
Sure.
to 6.
6.
So 4 and 3.
Wow, that's exactly what you needed, remember?
It rolled off into my lap.
Yeah.
All right.
4 and 3 is exactly what you needed.
No, I needed
Oh,
a 3 and
3
3.
and 3, okay.
But I'll take a 4 and 3.
Yeah. All right, me.
Mhm.
Come on, roll what I need.
What did you
6.
need?
I need a 6 for sure.
Okay.
6 and 4. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to spend the 3 to get this building out. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm going to place this out over here.
Okay.
And it's going to allow me to take another building from the board.
Oh.
And seeing as there is only 1 building left, I'm just going to take it. It's also nice because Naveen has that end game scoring. For these,
Do I?
you do.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
I did.
Oh, there it is.
So at least it's 1 less build. Even if I don't get it out, it's 1 fewer building for Naveen to take.
Sure.
So with that final die, honestly, I think I'm going to spend them, or the 4, to sell.
Good.
I'm going to sell these 2.
Okay.
So
you get 4 points.
I get 4 points
And a silverling.
silverling, yeah.
Will you
which
be using that
I'm
silverling now?
wondering if I should just spend. Yeah, I guess I'll buy this building.
Sure.
Because I do have another area here where I could place buildings. So I'll do that.
Cool.
All right, back to you.
Okay, with the 6, I am going to go ahead and place out my piggies. So they're going to go there. So now I have 7 total pigs here. So we go from 38 to 245. 2 silverlings are going to be spent to get the last of the piggies.
Passive voice.
Yes. So now I have pigs. And now with this 4, I'm going to go ahead and spend it to get my 2 workers going into the last couple rounds. Our turns.
Nice.
All right. That's
All
it.
right. Penultimate turn of the game. Here we go. So it goes into 6. I have snake eyes.
Is that good?
How could it be?
Is that good
No,
for you?
it's bad.
Oh, okay.
It's really bad.
All right. 5 and 4.
Oh no. Well, I have to spend one to get 2 worker tiles. So can I have 2 workers and a silverling, please? Because I now have that knowledge tile as well.
Okay, will you be using your silverling? All right, I guess you can't right now.
And also, the silverlings are 1 point each at the end of the game, so I don't have to spend them, truly. I'm going to spend 2 of these now to turn this 1 into a 3.
Okay.
And let's not waste any more time. I'm going to complete this.
Which gets you 4 points right
So
away.
first, yeah, the building itself gets me 4 points.
2, 3, 4. Okay.
Now I've completed this entire section. So this is the largest kind of grouping that you can make.
So
it's
36.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's only 7.
Oh, 7?
Yeah, it's not 8.
Oh, I thought okay.
So it's a 7. Darn it.
Good.
7 is still good. That's 28.
7, 28 plus,
plus
2,
2, so 30.
That makes the math
So this is
easier.
going to go to 62.
See, look at you now.
It's very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, that really is. That's it. Those are my 2 actions.
That was too good. All right, I'm going to spend a worker. Turn 4 into 2. We're going to get my last pigs out. So now this is 10 points just for the pigs alone.
Wow.
So 45 to 55. And then that completes this section. So it's a 3. So it's 6, 7, 8. So another 8. So 55 to 63. And then I have completed all my animals. So I will get the tiny chit.
The tiny chit.
The tiny chit. Okay. I unfortunately have to do this right now. So I'm going to spend this 5, turn it into a 3 with my worker.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get that scoring tile that gets me 4 points for different unique type of animals out there. So I'm going to turn that, I said, into a 3.
Yeah.
So we're going to just go and place that right there. And I really want to get this. Really.
Well, let's see if you'll get it.
I know.
Last turn. Here we go. So it goes to the 1.
Okay.
So this goes there. Look at this sweet spot.
I know.
And I have a 2 and a 4.
Okay. The ideal roll for me is, I think, 3-6. If I roll a 3-6, that's the ideal.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
6-1.
6-1.
So you're close.
I'm close.
So it's gonna go to me and this is the final turn of the game. So I'm gonna put this over here.
Oh yeah, thank you.
So I'm just going to put these 2 out. The order matters though, because I only have 1 of these. Oh shoot. I don't think I can.
Yes.
That is a shame. I can't get these 2. I would have been able to complete the building scoring. So, and these are not going to be worth anything for me at the end of the game if I only have like 1 of them out. So it's kind of pointless. And the reason why is because I would have to place here first.
Yes.
And I have a 2 and a 4.
It requires you to use it.
If I had your knowledge tile, that would have been sweet.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm going to do instead is spend the 4, take this, and then put this, spend the worker tile.
To make it a 2.
To make this
into a 3.
Into a 3. And then place this out here. So at least I complete that section. I push forward here. I get a goods
So you want to score it?
tile. Well, I get the goods thing here first because you get 1 point at the end of the game for each one of these that you didn't sell. I have blue and brown.
Blue and brown.
Ugh, I'll take the blue. I guess that's that.
Well, you can take the brown and the purple.
Oh, yes, the brown and the purple. That is it. Oh, I can take the blue and the orange. It doesn't matter.
Same difference. Yeah.
Same difference. Okay. Oh, yes, I score this. So it's a size 2, so I get 3 points plus 2, so it's just additional 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is it. That's the end of my game. These buildings are not going to matter whatsoever.
So this is sad. The knowledge tile, I don't even possess the building I'm going to score for, but I have the 6 to perfectly place in there.
Yeah,
So
that's not sad. That's great.
I know. But what can I do with this 1 is my question. Can I do anything?
Yeah, you get worker tiles. Because every 2 is 1 point.
Yeah, that's why I needed a 6-3. Because the 3 would have been used to sell these off. Well, I think it's written.
Yeah.
So I will spend the 6 to go ahead and place this out here. It's not going to do anything for me now. But let's go ahead and score this out. So it's a 3-er. So it's 6, 7, 8. So we have 63 to 71. And then I completed all the knowledge, so I will get this
so good.
token, and then
It's not looking good here.
and then I think it's 2-1 on these, so I'm going to go ahead and spend this to get 2 workers, and again at the end of the game, for every 2 of these, you get 1 point.
All right, well,
That's
that is
it, yeah.
That is the end of the game. We're going to go into endgame scoring. So, first things first, each unsold good gets you 1 point. So I have a lot of, I have 6.
I have 4 of them.
So that's going to get me 6. So what am I at?
73.
73.
I have 4
and you
of
get 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
Oh my
wow,
gosh.
super
so
close. Wow.
Each remaining silverling is worth 1 point.
Oh wow,
so
it's tied.
That tied us. Every 2 worker tiles is 1 point. So you have
1.
2 of them. Wow, we're just playing this hop game.
I like it.
Now score your knowledge tiles. So this is where you really get me because you have 4 of them.
So I'll just flip them over when they're done. So
Okay.
this one is dead to me because I never got this type of building into play. So
Okay.
it's going to go there.
Mhm.
4 points for every different unique type of animal. So I have pigs, I have sheep, and I have chicken. So it's going to be 12 points.
Oh my gosh. So 12, so it's 88.
88.
Okay. What else you
All
got?
right, so that's this one. 4 points for every type of
Boarding house?
boarding house. So I think I only have 1 of them.
This one.
So it's 4 points.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then 4 points for every type of church. No, not church.
Bank.
Bank.
You have
That's
2
right.
of them.
I have 2 of them, so another 8 points.
Okay, so 8. So you're at 200 exactly.
200.
So
Ooh.
you can flip that over.
Thank you.
I do not have any end game knowledge tiles, unfortunately. So then the only thing left to score are our bonus tiles. I get an extra 10.
Okay.
That's going to take me to
85.
185. And then
And
you
then I
get
have an extra 7, so 207.
that is it. That is the
Ah.
final score. Naveen broke 200.
Nice,
I
I
did
did.
not. So it's 207,
207.
Naveen, to 185 me.
That's in this game. That's pretty close.
You deserve that.
Thank
you deserve
you.
that.
Yeah.
Naveen always beats me at this game. But rightfully so, because this is one of your favorite games
It
of all
is.
time.
It is one of my favorites of all time. So, which is surprising that why I'm not too familiar with what's going on the Game Found campaign, but there is a souped up, I guess, more upgraded version of it, which
Yeah.
playing this now makes me want to let's go see what that's all about.
Yeah, I'm hoping that if you didn't catch it in the beginning of the video, we mentioned that there is a Game Found campaign currently running, and it is going to be published by Awakened Realms for a new deluxeified version of the Castles of Burgundy. This game has been reprinted a couple of times. We've never played any other version other than
Just this one, yeah.
So we cannot speak on the other ones, but we hear this new deluxeified version is taking information or just feedback from the community to make changes to really try to improve upon this classic design.
Yeah.
So we can discuss the game. This is not going to be too much of a review because we've talked about this game so many times. If you follow our channel, you know that we both really love the Castles of Burgundy. It's just a really classic design. It looks really classic.
It does.
It's not a big looker.
It looks it. It feels it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like looking at the game, you really feel like you're playing a classic of sorts, but
Yeah.
it's really not that long ago.
Yeah,
like
it's-
2011 or
Yeah,
so?
it scales really well. All player counts. It's really interesting. You just roll 2 dice, and then you have several options of what to do with them. I like in this game the workers allow you to mitigate. I feel like in this game more so than in Bora Bora, another Stefan Feld title, you can play with these orange god tiles, which are a small expansion. I feel like those don't help as much as they do in this game. So yeah, there's a lot to do on your turn. You're constantly, hate drafting and seeing what your other opponents are trying to do.
Yeah.
You're trying to race to get the tiles that you really, really want, but sometimes the dice don't work out for you, so
Yeah.
you have to kind of zag. But it's not like you're going so far off course.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's really simple in structure. You're literally just placing tiles from the big board to your little board.
Yeah.
But it's just the kind of gameplay that happens in between that I find to be really interesting and really addicting. Because you're just trying to find as many combos and as many ways to be as efficient as possible, but you still have this little bit of a luck bit of it,
Yep.
which is the die roll, right? We can still mitigate that. So it's interesting. But for me, whenever I play it, it always feels like it runs longer than I anticipate it's going to run, right?
Yeah,
So-
I mean, you take 50 actions minimum.
Yeah. So that is the one bit of it for me. But other than that, it's super fun and addicting. Definitely my favorite Stefan Feld game.
Yep.
So anyway, I know it's been a while since we've done a longer playthrough, so we kind of wanted to ease ourselves back into it with something that we were very familiar with. So, and we realized that we've never played this game. We talk about this game so much. We've never played it on our channel.
Yep.
So for anybody who was kind of interested in learning about the Castles of Burgundy, we hope this video was helpful. Another reason why I really, really like this game is because there's so much game in such a small package. Especially in this world where board games are getting more and more expensive. This is one that I've always been proud to hear that it's pretty affordable.
Yeah.
You know, I think we got our copy for less than $30, which is pretty unheard of for a game of this dimension, I guess, right?
Yep.
So anyway, if you have any questions about the game, feel free to leave them down below. Otherwise, again, check out the Game Found campaign if you're interested, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.